The Arizona Diamondbacks have just unveiled their brand new uniforms for the 2024 season. I'm the Jersey Jaguar. I'm going to give you a full review on each of these 4 uniforms. Guys, there's a lot to talk about. Let's get right to it. All right, so before we get started, I do want to note that all 4 of these uniforms are going to be on the new Nike template coming out next season. So there's that. And also for all 4 uniforms, the team was looking to stay with something from their tradition and history, but have a modern, new, and fresh look. So that's cool to see. How cool is it? Let's get right to it now.
The home.
All right, so let's get started with the home uniform. Now, the home uniform isn't your traditional white uniform. It's going to be a off-white jersey worn with off-white pants. On top of the off-white jersey, we're going to have black trim around the front and a black trim on the sleeves. We're going to have a red, black, and teal front A. Then on the back, we are going to have red, black, and teal numbers with a black and teal name. Now, just like the other 3 jerseys, on one sleeve, we're going to have a snake head logo, and then on the opposite, we're going to have a huge sponsor logo. So with all that said, guys, I think these jerseys look all right. They obviously aren't going to be the worst in the league. However, they do need some improvements. First and foremost, I would change the color of the trim. I think having a teal trim on the front and red or black on the sleeves would have done this jersey justice. As is though, especially with that huge sponsor logo, I'm going to give these a 6.75 out of 10. Again, not the worst I've seen, but definitely not the best.
The away.
All right, and next up, we're going to have my second to least favorite, and that is going to be the away gray. So obviously, it's going to be a gray jersey, and it is going to have black trim on the front and black trim on the sleeve, similar to the home uniform. Also with the snake head on one and the sponsor logo on the other sleeve. However, on the front of this jersey, we're going to have a red watermark in Arizona outlined in teal. On the back, the numbers and names is going to be same like on the home jersey. So the gray does look a little bit better, especially with a huge watermark. I'm going to give it a 7.0 out of 10. Still not the best, but a hair bit better, again, than the home uniform.
Alternate 1.
So now that we got the 2 lesser jerseys out of the way, let's go with the 2 better ones. And at number 3, I'm going to have the black uniform. I actually really do like this one. Obviously, it's going to be a all black uniform, but it is going to have teal trim on the front and teal on the sleeves. And then we're going to have that red and teal front A. So that's cool as it is. We're going to have a snake head outlined in teal. So it does look kind of neon on one sleeve. And now the sponsor logo on the other sleeve is going to be a different color. It does look a hair bit better on this jersey. Obviously, I would prefer not to be there at all. On the back, we are going to have red numbers outlined in teal, and then on the name, it's going to be teal outlined in red. So it does look really cool. Honestly, this jersey is pretty freaking awesome. I like that the way they're staying true to their heritage with having a black alternate, especially going back to these days where you have a and you do have teal on the jersey. So it is very, very nice. I love the vibrancy. I love the contrast, and I love almost the neon effect. It does have a nice Southwest feel to it, and I think it is a nice identity jersey for the Arizona Diamondbacks. With that said, I'm going to give this one an 8.5 out of 10. They did a great job with this one.
Alternate 2.
And finally, we're going to have what I think is the best of the bunch, and that is going to be the Sedona red alternate. Now, the red on all these jerseys is dubbed Sedona red. This one does look really cool, and it does fit Arizona. Now, they have been using the Sedona red the last few seasons. However, this one's going to be a completely different design. We are going to have black and teal on the collar, as well as black and teal on the sleeves. And then on the front, we're going to have a huge Diamondbacks watermark. It is really cool. And then, of course, we're going to have the snake head on the sleeve. And it does look very nice on this jersey, being that they are both that Sedona red. Now, this one is going to have a front number. It's going to be teal outlined in black. I haven't seen the rear of this jersey specifically, but I do have a feeling that it is going to be teal on top of black numbers and then probably black on top of teal name, or just a solid teal name is what I'm guessing. All right, so with all that said, I am going to give this a 8.75 out of 10. Not quite at the 9 mark yet, but out of the 4 jerseys, it does appear that they put the most time and effort into this one. I made it the most unique, and that's why I gave it that score. All right, so let's recap. A off-white home uniform, 6.75 out of 10. Then we're going to have the away uniform, 7 out of 10. We're going to have the awesome black alternate, 8.5 out of 10. And finally, at the top with the Sedona red alternate, we are going to have a 8.75 out of 10. Overall, not bad. I do think generally this is a better rotation than what they had the last few seasons. However, I do think adding purple in these jerseys would have been awesome. Maybe if we would have took out the Sedona red and swapped it with purple, that Sedona red jersey and purple with the teal and black would have looked freaking awesome, as well as the other jerseys having purple instead of the Sedona red. But as is, still the Sedona red does work for these uniforms, just not as good as the purple would have. All right, so you've seen how I ranked them. Let me know how you ranked them. Let me know which one you like the best. Let me know if you'll be getting one. Also in the comments, let me know your favorite team and your favorite player. I'd love to hear that. With that said, I'll see you at the next one.